What if I told you there's a country where snow-covered mountains touch the clouds, emerald lakes reflect castles that have stood for centuries, and every train ride feels like a journey through a living postcard? A place where ancient traditions meet breathtaking landscapes, where every village tells a story, and where nature creates masterpieces that no camera can truly capture. Welcome to Switzerland in 2026, a country that continues to inspire millions of travelers with its timeless beauty and unforgettable experiences. Some destinations impress you with famous landmarks. Others leave you speechless because of the emotions they awaken. Switzerland somehow does both. Whether you're standing on a mountain peak above the clouds, wandering through medieval streets, or listening to the distant sound of cowbells echoing across alpine valleys, every moment feels like stepping into another world. As international tourism continues to flourish in 2026, Switzerland has become one of Europe's most sought-after destinations thanks to its world-class transportation, sustainable tourism initiatives, scenic rail journeys, and breathtaking alpine landscapes. Yet beyond the famous photographs lies a deeper story, one of resilience, culture, history, and nature living together in perfect harmony. Over the next few minutes, we'll journey through 10 of the most beautiful places Switzerland has to offer. From peaceful lakeside cities to hidden mountain villages and Europe's largest waterfall, each destination reveals a different side of this remarkable country. And while our first stop is already breathtaking, what awaits later in this journey will completely redefine your idea of paradise. Number 10. Lausanne. Our adventure begins on the northern shores of Lake Geneva, where elegance meets history in one of Switzerland's most vibrant cities, Lausanne. Unlike many travelers who rush directly toward the Alps, those who stop here quickly discover why Lausanne has quietly become one of Europe's finest cultural destinations. Built across rolling hills overlooking the sparkling waters of Lake Geneva, Lausanne offers spectacular panoramic views stretching all the way to the French Alps. Every morning, golden sunlight dances across the lake while sailboats gently drift through crystal-clear waters, creating a peaceful atmosphere that feels almost dreamlike. The city's history stretches back over 2,000 years, beginning as a Roman settlement before evolving into one of Switzerland's most important cultural centers. Today, medieval architecture blends seamlessly with modern innovation. Walking through the charming old town feels like traveling through centuries of European history. Narrow cobblestone streets wind past colorful buildings, charming cafes, artisan bakeries, and hidden squares where locals gather beneath centuries-old trees. At the heart of the city stands the magnificent Lausanne Cathedral, considered one of Europe's greatest examples of Gothic architecture. Construction began in the 12th century, and even today its towering spires dominate the skyline. As you climb toward the cathedral, each step rewards you with increasingly stunning views over Lake Geneva, vineyards, and distant snow-covered peaks. Just downhill, the lively Ouchy waterfront offers an entirely different atmosphere. Palm trees line elegant promenades while luxury yachts gently sway in the harbor. Restaurants serve freshly caught lake fish alongside traditional Swiss dishes, creating unforgettable dining experiences with spectacular sunset views. Food lovers should never leave Lausanne without tasting authentic Swiss fondue, raclette, local cheeses from nearby alpine farms, and fresh pastries paired with rich Swiss chocolate. For photographers, sunrise along the lakeside promenade offers magical reflections, while sunset transforms the surrounding mountains into shades of orange, pink, and gold. Spring fills the city with blooming flowers. Summer welcomes outdoor festivals and boat cruises. Autumn paints nearby vineyards with brilliant colors. Winter adds festive Christmas markets and cozy cafes perfect for escaping the mountain chill. Thanks to Switzerland's incredibly efficient rail system, Lausanne is easily reached from Geneva in less than an hour, making it an ideal starting point for exploring western Switzerland. But as beautiful as Lausanne is, our next destination feels like something lifted straight from a fairy tale, a place where time itself seems to slow down. Number 9. Appenzell. Nestled beneath the gentle hills of northeastern Switzerland lies Appenzell, a village so charming that many visitors wonder whether they've accidentally stepped inside a storybook. Unlike Switzerland's bustling tourist hotspots, Appenzell offers something increasingly rare in today's world: authentic simplicity. Here, brightly painted wooden houses line peaceful streets decorated with intricate frescoes that have been lovingly preserved for generations. Every building reflects local craftsmanship, and every corner seems worthy of a postcard. The first thing you'll notice isn't what you see. It's what you hear. Church bells echo softly across the valley. Cowbells ring gently from distant alpine meadows. Birdsong fills the crisp mountain air. The peaceful silence itself becomes part of the experience. Appenzell has proudly preserved its traditions for centuries. Remarkably, local residents still gather in an ancient open-air assembly known as the Landsgemeinde in certain neighboring areas, a tradition dating back hundreds of years and symbolizing Switzerland's deep democratic heritage. Nature surrounds the village in every direction. Rolling green hills stretch endlessly toward dramatic alpine peaks. Wildflowers blanket the meadows during late spring. In summer, hikers explore scenic mountain trails leading toward the magnificent Alpstein mountain range. One of the region's greatest treasures is Sealpsee, an emerald alpine lake surrounded by towering cliffs and lush forests. The reflection of the mountains upon its perfectly calm waters creates one of Switzerland's most iconic landscapes. Adventure seekers often spend entire days hiking, while others simply relax beside the lake, enjoying one of the most peaceful settings in Europe. Traditional restaurants throughout Appenzell proudly serve local specialties such as Appenzeller cheese, Rösti, smoked sausages, and homemade pastries prepared using recipes passed down through generations. Visiting in autumn offers another unforgettable experience. Golden forests surround the village. Morning mist gently rises from the valleys. The surrounding mountains become painted in brilliant shades of amber and crimson. For photographers, this season is pure magic. Even transportation becomes part of the adventure. Scenic trains wind gracefully through rolling countryside before arriving in the heart of the village, making the journey itself almost as memorable as the destination. Many travelers come expecting a beautiful village. They leave feeling they've discovered a forgotten corner of Europe, where life still moves at nature's pace. Yet nothing prepares you for the incredible power of our next destination. Because after peaceful villages comes one of Europe's most spectacular natural wonders. Number 8. Rhine Falls. Long before you hear it, you feel it. A distant rumble grows louder with every step until suddenly the trees open, revealing an unforgettable sight. Rhine Falls, the largest waterfall in Europe. Stretching approximately 150 meters wide and plunging over massive rock formations, the Rhine Falls have captivated travelers for thousands of years. Unlike towering waterfalls that disappear into deep canyons, Rhine Falls overwhelms visitors with its sheer volume of rushing water. Every single second, especially during late spring and early summer when alpine snow melts, hundreds of thousands of liters of water thunder over ancient limestone cliffs. Standing on the viewing platforms, tiny droplets of cool mist fill the air, while sunlight transforms the spray into brilliant rainbows dancing above the river. It's impossible not to pause, to breathe, to simply admire nature's incredible force. One of the most unforgettable experiences is taking the famous boat excursion toward the giant rock, standing proudly in the middle of the waterfall. Climbing to its summit places visitors astonishingly close to the roaring cascade, where the sound becomes almost overwhelming and the surrounding scenery feels incredibly alive. Nearby stands the historic Lauterbrunnen Castle, overlooking the falls from dramatic cliffs. Dating back nearly 1,000 years, the castle now welcomes visitors with exhibitions, restaurants, panoramic terraces, and spectacular viewpoints offering unforgettable photographs throughout every season. Summer is the busiest time, when boat tours operate regularly and long daylight hours create ideal photography conditions. Autumn transforms the surrounding forests into colorful masterpieces. Winter offers a quieter atmosphere, where mist sometimes freezes along nearby trees, creating magical icy landscapes. Spring, however, remains one of the most dramatic seasons as melting snow from the Swiss Alps sends enormous volumes of water crashing over the falls. Travelers arriving by train from Zurich